Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Kirby Fair Show. Joined by Sam Auld. Sam, great to have you.
Great to be on.
Sam, how are you? Sam has done so much this past week and a half. Sam, saved my life, basically. I was in a crazy wreck, and Sam came to get me, totaled the car. Sam, came and met. Did you meet Officer Ken?
I didn't get to meet any of the officers.
Officer Ken was a legend. Shout out if you're listening. I sent you the link. So, also shout out to D'Angelo. I'm gonna send you this link as well. D'Angelo got me off of the side of the street. Sorry, Mom. I know I'm not supposed to get into men's cars, but it was pouring down rain and I was traumatized. So, if I die, I'm dead. Just whatever. Yeah, Sam, we had a great time. Visited Sam. We spent a lot of time in the North Carolina back roads, going back to the tow place the next day. And then, yeah, that was crazy. And now Sam, why don't you tell us what is going on with your head right now? Tell us the
What's going on with my
backstory.
head? There's not much of a backstory. I just kind of got off work on Monday and was laying down, and I was like, you know what? It'd be pretty fun just to dye my hair lighter. And so I did, and I texted Kirby. Not really with the plan, so it's a lot lighter now.
You had a plan. The plan was the box.
Yeah, yeah,
The
exactly.
plan was chaos.
That's how I like to roll sometimes. But
You look great.
thanks.
You look better than I thought you would. Did you put the purple in it?
No, I don't think
Did you
so.
not get that video I sent you?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh. I was prefaced it with I really like your hair, but you didn't get that?
I might have. I don't know if I watched the video. It's been a week as well. Did a lot of driving on Tuesday, and then, like I told Kirby yesterday, I got home and fell asleep until midnight. So haven't done much this week aside from dyeing my hair. But yeah,
Yeah, he basically looks like Draco Malfoy, kind of blonde.
yeah.
It's honestly a little less orange now, so you must have been washing it.
hmm
The back looks crazy though. Can you turn around again?
Can I? Does it look that crazy?
Oh my god, Sam, you look like it's crazy. You look crazy.
I've
You look great.
heard it's like closer to my sister's hair color. So
What have the
we'll
people
see.
at work been saying?
They like it, I think. Some of them have been like, "Why'd you want to?" And I'm like, I don't know. It just happened.
You need funner people to work with. There's been
Oh.
zero jokes.
No jokes, no. I think they're just rolling with it. I like to
You
keep
look
them on
like
their
you're
toes, I
auditioning
guess.
to be in The Sound of Music.
Little Austrian boy, number three.
Let's see, what else do I have? You look like you're about to become a candy striper.
I'm not sure I get that reference, but I'll
That's
believe
fine.
you.
You look like. I have to have a few other ones. No, that's it. The candy striper one was weak. I know. I'll think of some. You
I
look
gotcha.
like you wear alligator skin on your. You have an alligator boots and a belt.
Just an alligator vest and no shirt, and I'm
Exactly.
going through the bayou.
Yeah, you
I can see
definitely are
that.
given Bayou. You given catches wrestles a catfish with your bare hands,
Definitely.
and then dunks your head in the water and then goes like that backwards.
Oh yeah.
That's it. You wash your hair with mud just for the vibe. You have an Instagram page and YouTube just devoted to backflips off of piers.
Of course.
Anyway, I'll just say, Sam, you look great. I love the shakeup,
Thanks.
but yeah, I really like it. But moving on, Sam has become a hero and a blonde all within a week and a half. So congratulations, Sam.
I'd
We'll
say
talk
more of a
about.
blonde. I feel like I was still a blonde before, but like an even more blonde.
It was like mousy, yeah,
Like a dirty blonde before. Sandy.
yeah. You went for it though. That's what
Yeah.
that's what counts. You were just like, this is me now.
Yeah, pretty much.
All in a second. You were laying down, and you said, I gotta get up. It's Lord telling me to go dye my hair
Pretty
blonde.
much.
Somehow it will be revealed soon why that is the case. Alas, we're gonna dive into a little WNBA here. Not a ton of blondes. I guess there's Cameron Brink now.
Maybe I was inspired by
Um,
Cameron Brink, honestly. I kept seeing
this
her
is
hair.
yeah, it's close. It's close to that now. Maybe like Kim Kardashian, Met
Yeah.
Gala 2 years ago. That was more platinum. Maybe we should go platinum next.
Yeah. That I don't know. I feel like I might actually have to get it professionally done if I want to try to get platinum.
So the WNBA guys, the season has started. It's been a while since we last recorded. So the season started. We're already 5 games in, and a lot has already happened. They make them start so quickly after college ball, so
Yeah.
it really just runs in right into each other. Which I guess in this case is perfectly fine, great for audiences because they didn't have a cooling off period on Caitlin Clark. But
For real.
Caitlin Clark has been a little cooled off after this college season, comparably. And I think if you're just a average watcher, you're just seeing the stats of Caitlin Clark. Yeah, they're a little bit lower. Her 3-point shooting is unexplainably bad, but sure, she's not scoring 40, right? And that's not because Caitlin Clark's bad. It's because people in the WNBA are absolutely excellent professional basketball players.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, not everyone can be Gabby Marshall and letting everyone just blow back like Camila Cardozo versus Gabby Marshall. Come on, that's not going to work. But Caitlin Clark's pretty much getting a little competition, and she has a great Kelsey Mitchell, other point guard on the team, that's kind of bailing her out. You've been watching the Feeve?
I've been watching the highlights. It's been
We watched
hard
that one game,
sometimes.
right, at
We
the
did
bar?
watch. We watched the tip off, and yeah, it was. It's just been a rough go for Indiana. I guess makes sense why they've had the first overall pick 2 years in a row, and who knows, maybe Paige needs to start looking for apartments in Indiana based on how it's going, but
Paige.
we'll see.
Talking about Paige Beckers
Yeah.
out of UConn. Another UConn addition to the league. But I guess we'll zoom back out and get dish on Caitlin Clark later. So within these, what has it been? Started the 14th. It's been
Like a week.
a week,
Yeah.
and they've already played 5 games. I don't know why they rush the season so much, but largest crowds ever. Obviously, the ones that Caitlin Clark's playing in are sold out. Some teams are having to move to new venues, but generally, there's just more eyes on the games, and like the Dallas Star, what are they? Dallas
Wings.
Wings. They're just like everyone's showing up, and they're like, oh shit, these girls are like really good, and this is good content, especially with like comparably with the NBA playoffs going on right now. Everyone's
Yeah.
just a basketball fan and watching basketball constantly.
It's a good time to be a basketball fan.
It is a great time to be a basketball fan. Caroline's like, oh, you want to watch this movie? I'm like, Caroline, the playoffs, what was it? It was Monday? No, it was Tuesday. The playoffs started. She's like, you want to watch this movie? And I was like, are you kidding me? It's game 1. And then the next day, she's like, I guess it was yesterday. She's like, you want to watch the movie tonight?
Said
I was
it's
like,
game 1
baby,
again.
is game 1. And then on Monday, she was like, hey, you want to do something? I'm like, sorry, the Fever are playing. So, yeah, I'm basically unreachable.
You're locked in.
I'm pretty locked in until, I guess, the finals of the NBA, because then there will be fewer games.
Yeah.
But then the WNBA plays like every single night, so it's good to have in the background. Always, I get the excuse of supporting women's sports, so I feel like it's like a free pass. It's a hall pass. I can do whatever the fuck I want if I'm supporting women, right?
Yeah.
Is that your view?
I don't know if I'd say I do whatever I want, but more than I usually do when I'm supporting. I get to do more than I usually do when I support women, I feel like.
Yeah, maybe you'll pay $35.99. I
Yeah.
actually just got it my season pass about 30 minutes ago. I put
Nice.
the credit card down. So I'm literally putting my money where my mouth is. Yeah, that's the right saying. But largest crowds coming out to support our rookies. We talked about the WNBA or the W. I got it. Transition.
The W.
The W's draft. We covered that. Great fashion. Some, obviously. and 14 out of the 36 made the cut. Notably, none of the first round girlies from out of town made the cut for the WNBA. So you gotta wonder, what's up with that? What's up with that? Are they okay? I don't know.
The internationals, they haven't caught up to the W speed, I guess.
They can't play with us. They said, "Oh man, these American girls are big and strong." That's what I'm talking about. God made us athletes. They made them political thinkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have any of those in America. We're all ball all the time. Last year was 15 out of 36 made the cut, but I think it seems like Deanne's pretty pumped. Kate Martin made the team for the Aces, in addition to prom night puppeteer dressing Daisha Fair out of Syracuse, which they both got drafted to the Aces, who won last year. And I think I said to you, I was like, there's no way they're going to make the team. It's the Las Vegas Aces.
Right,
there's no way these 2 second-round picks are going to make the team with Kelsey Plum, Asia Wilson.
Jackie Young.
Yeah, Jackie Young. Kate Martin made her appearance, actually. She played some minutes. That's super exciting.
She's getting some good minutes.
She looks good. Kelsey Plum seems to be like, like, I fucking love that girl. I think she said that. She was like, I love that girl.
Yep, that one block she had.
Oh my, how tall is she? Like,
not
5'10"?
Gotta be something like that.
Massive block. Absolutely denies her. And she's just like, yeah, I'm that girl. Absolutely. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, Kate Martin. I love it. Gotta keep that energy up if you're gonna play with major dogs. Nika Moole, honestly. People think Nika Moole out of UConn, cute girl. Finally made her debut yesterday, the 22nd, against the Fever. Great timing, I guess, with she was having some visa issues.
Yeah.
And if Americans, the way people were shocked by how hard it is to get immigration figured out. What do you think we're doing in this country? Who do you think America is? Have you seen Texas? Have you seen ICE facilities? No. Ugh, I mean, Jesus Christ. Talk about dégoûtant, but, well, that's not her native language. That's those French girls. But everyone's like, oh, there's no way this could take this long. What, debut is the 14th. It took 8 days. But yeah, that's 8 days. That's not even that long.
Yeah, no, they called someone up and they're like, hey, Nika needs to play.
But I think she missed like three or 4 games, right? And she it was like down to the wire. Like Storm social media showed her coming in and was like, can't wait for her to make her debut. And this was like 5 days ago, and then she didn't play. I was like, you guys are really, I think you gotta announce a starting lineup pretty quickly. But she finally got off the reserve list, the America's Most Wanted Immigrant, I guess. So,
and she had a great fit for it too. She came in with a shirt that had, a mock visa on it with her face and a big old approved stamp on it. You should look it up if you haven't. It's pretty good.
So now she can officially work as an American, aka play some ball. I'm surprised. I guess she couldn't play for free, right? Wouldn't that have been like a workaround? And then like they paid her later. Can you hear me? You can't hear me. Am I frozen? Sam, am I frozen? You can't hear me. Am I crazy?
Hello?
I'm talking.
You're back.
Oh, now you can hear me?
Yeah.
What was the last thing you heard?
I said you should look at Nika's fit, and then you started reacting, but I didn't hear any words.
God damn it. Man, I was really spitting fire, too. I have no clue what I said. I was saying, I wonder if she just, couldn't play for free, and then they'd pay her later,
I don't know. That feels like...
That seems like a workaround.
Yeah. Until Uncle Sam comes to get you, I feel like.
Like, they could have signed her... I guess you can't sign her to a $0 contract per the WNBA.
Like probably any contract you couldn't sign her to.
But I'm just saying, if this was the NFL, if this was the NBA, the number of people in the NBA that are from a foreign country, that would have never been a problem.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, How is she not playing? It's like it's the WNBA and it's America and it's immigration. What did you think was going to happen?
3 strikes, you're out.
But you're right. The fashion has been carried over,
Oh yeah.
completely carried over from the WNBA draft when
Every
they
day,
set a standard.
yeah, I'm seeing the pregame fits every day, and these ladies are bringing everything to it. I love it.
I mean, where are they getting the money? They're being paid $75,000. Look, I went to the store last week, got some new T-shirts, and these were $15 a pop.
Oof.
I know, and like this is cute for Kirby, like this is fine for me, but like I can't afford fully leather bullshit I've never seen in my life. And they have a different outfit every single
Designer.
day.
Yeah.
I'll say the lesbians need to step it up. It's been pretty. It's like we're going a little too. I mean, come after me, Megan Rapinoe. I'll say it, but it's been this weird kind of like boxy style that like they look like this kind of,
Mm-hmm.
and some of them are just wearing sweatpants, and it's like, girlies, come on. I get it. We can't all be like Travis. I mean, not Travis Kelce. It's really, honestly, it's like Travis Kelce walking up, and it's Jason Kelce walking up.
Yeah.
It's you could definitely see when Kate Martin's check came in, her first game day check.
Exactly.
That's for sure. That girl, she went shopping. And they don't even have days off, so I don't know who's shopping for them.
It's true.
Maybe Candace Parker's setting her up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Jack is on, so maybe we'll come back to Caitlin. How long have we been recording? We don't talk about anything.
Are you like me and live in a bogus area of the United States that doesn't have central AC? If so, first, I'm sorry. But boy, do I have the solution for you. The Medea U-shaped window AC will save your sanity, your relationships, and your wallet. The Medea is ultra quiet and ultra cooling with that cool breeze flowing up to 20 feet. And if you're weird, you can also connect it to Wi-Fi and control using your phone. Wowza! The U-shaped design allows you to completely close and open your window without risking the lives of passerbys below your overpriced New York apartment. Medea. It's heavy, but worth it.
All right, hello, y'all. We are back with Sam and now guest Jack Doney. Jack, say hello, my man.
Hello. What an honor to be on. I know this has been in the works for a little while now, so I'm excited to be here. Excited to be part of the show.
Yeah, Jack was so busy balling out, he couldn't come on.
I had some had some things going on that we needed to sort out a season, but we're back in Tampa now. So
Tampa, Florida. Jack, I wrote some of your stats down, Jack.
Oh goodness. Okay.
All right, so Jack here, brother from another mother, really. Shout out to Miss Jean.
She's awesome.
She actually was the only one to participate in Dress Like Kirby Day.
Was she really? She ran into my room. It was like, this is amazing. Kirby just posted on Instagram that it's her day and we need to dress like her. And I need your shoes and I need you to take this picture. And
I can't believe she down to the shoes, the
she
socks,
loved it.
the tuck, the t-shirt tuck was insane. She really nailed it. She got those
perfect.
white shorts, the white hat. Was that your hat? She just have that.
No, she just has it. She's awesome. But she ran into my room. I was in the middle of doing absolutely nothing, and she's like, "This is the funniest thing I've ever seen." Yeah, you see her face in it. She's ecstatic to be looking
fucking pumped.
Like you. Absolutely.
Nah, Miss Jean, shout out. You're the best. You're gonna find out very quickly that is the most comfortable. It meets comfort and style in the middle. Because once you have a look, you can wear it all the time. It's fine. Yep. My dad said you can wear whatever you want. You can wear that as long as you want. You can wear a jersey wherever you want, just not a funeral. That's my only rule. But anyway, Jack is a graduate pitcher out of Allegheny University or college?
College. We don't have a grad program. I wish, or I'd probably still be there.
Which is in Allegheny, Pennsylvania, Western PA, right? Y'all regularly hit up the clubs? I'm sure in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's about 45 to an hour north of Pittsburgh. It's like 30 minutes ish south of
No one
Erie.
cares, Jack. No one's
Uh,
gonna go there.
no, that's fine. That's probably true.
Dang.
I tell
Uh,
most people who have gone to like Florida State or Florida um, that I went to Allegheny College to play baseball, and they're like, "Never heard of that before." Like,
yeah,
what are you speaking to me about? It's a different language.
you
So
should lead with "I play for the Gators."
I I've begun to. Well, I can't use that line anymore. Now I'm just like a washed up D3 baseball player, which is essentially an extension of high school baseball. But
Yeah, I appreciate the drive, but we'll go over your D3 stats.
oh god.
So Jack finished this last season, his senior season, very strong with the most appearances of his career, 25 strikeouts, and a save. Jack, how you feeling now that baseball is over? And why do you think you did so much better this season and actually got on the field?
So it's interesting.
Did you just like suck for a really
I'm
long time? And you
it's
finally put
that's
on some weight last
I'm
summer?
I'm gonna get to it. So I'm actually my entire college career, I gained about 15 pounds, pretty evenly throughout the entire college career. And you saw me last summer, and I'm sure one of the things you notice is like I'm a skinny motherfucker, like I'm a tiny dude.
Twig.
Um, exactly. So I never threw as hard as the other kids, and I'd always
Mm.
go into our like exit meetings with the coaches and stuff, and they'd always say, "Jack, you'd be really good if you just put on weight. We recruited you, and we thought you had a projectable frame, and you'd be able to put on weight and be a really good asset to us." And that just never happened. Um, so for one, I mean, it just wasn't my thing. The weight room wasn't my thing.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Where were you benching at the end?
I was benching like 175 ish was
Is that a
probably
lot?
right around my max. I mean, no, not really. It's not embarrassing, but it's not good by any means. But what I figured out in between my junior season and my senior season was that I could command the breaking ball pretty well. So I just refused to throw fastballs. My fastball topped at about 82 to 84,
That's nothing.
which gets absolutely lit up at our level. So I think we have a like tracking system which tells you how much how many like the percentages of how much you throw each pitch. And before my senior season, I was like 60%
It's
fastball,
gone again.
and all the other pitches made up the
We
other
don't have time for this,
40%.
Jack. The man got to go to Miami tomorrow. Jack, go restart the router and come back. We'll talk Caitlin
I'm,
Clark.
I'm working on it over here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying my best.
This is worse than my internet.
It's rough.
Something
You
about Riverside just kills internet.
you go to the parents and you say, "Can we get new internet?" And they look at you like you've got three heads and says it
Let
works
me
just
let me
fine
text the
for
family
sending my
group chat.
emails. Yeah.
Can you guys restart the router? Let's see what they say. I'm in the Donies plus Curb group chat. I feel like it's a great honor. Sam noticed that this afternoon when I sent a picture of your mom.
It's like you're just in a family group chat
And
that
we use it more than our actual family. Like we have
Guys,
a
they got.
other family
I
group
hope
chat,
Miss Jean and
hope they
Mr. David
respond.
restarted the router.
and it's just Donnie's plus Curb.
And
Moral of
Jack.
this moral of the story is I throw 75% off speed pitches now and 25% fastball.
So you're pretty predictable, but they
No,
can't hit it.
they couldn't hit it.
You got those 25 strikeouts. How do you compare to the other boys on the team? I want to know what made you go
From absolutely horrible to good.
from 0 starts. What was your ERA was fucking horrible last year.
Okay, it was like 6.
Yeah, okay.
It was like 6.
It was 7.
It was 7, maybe.
It was 6 your freshman year.
Oh God, my sophomore year ERA was decent, wasn't it?
It was 3. Yeah, it was your lowest, but you only made 4 appearances.
Okay.
I would have mentioned that, but
I have more appearances than all other 3 years combined, and I have more innings pitched than all other years combined, times like 3.
yeah, you showed up a stud. Post Kirby did a lot that summer, I think.
You think
The
you're
Doney
taking
family as a
credit
whole.
for it?
Why not? There's a slight correlation, you might say. I would say 0.6.
I don't I don't argue it.
Do you do stats? You do math.
I I try and not look at the stats. I try and just focus on my next opportunity.
All right, Jack. So you're an environmentalist, right? So why don't you tell me how Paul Skeens' ass got so fat?
You think he got fat?
No, his ass is.
Oh, his ass is fat.
He got a donk on him, and I am here to honk and holler out the window all day long.
I genetics. It's gotta be. Some
Do you
some
think that
people
helps
are
him
born with it,
throw faster pitches?
and I've seen his
The
3 starts
rotation.
so far.
He got saved by a Rondelay.
He got saved by a rain delay. Against the Cubs, he threw 6 no hit with 1 walk, and the walk should have been a strikeout. And then today he went 6 with 6 hits and an earned run, and the hits were like bloops.
What's a bloop?
A bloop is like you beat the guy, he makes bad contact, but it's a dying. The guys didn't hit the ball hard. They just found holes. That's the way baseball is, though.
Yeah, it's just a game of bloop.
I mean, I wouldn't call it just a game of bloops, but you got to roll with the punches
Does it matter how fast you are?
in baseball.
Yeah,
Okay, in my position as a pitcher, absolutely not.
obviously.
As a hitter, the game is going towards a place where it does not matter.
What do you mean?
All
Well, didn't
teams
they
care
make
about
they can
is,
run though, right? That's all those like short, small guys that can sprint, like Jose Altuve,
I mean, he's
steal
slow, but sure,
bases. No. Who's the guy on the Astros?
that can steal bases.
The short one that hits
Jose
bombs.
Altuve is on the Astros, and is Yordan Alvarez hits bombs on the
Fuck me up.
Astros?
Yes, I was talking about Jose Altuve. Good for me.
Yeah, he's like 5'5".
But yeah,
And
Jack.
hits
So
nukes.
what's the
And
difference
doesn't
between
cheat.
Paul
He's one of
Skeens?
the ones on the Astros that didn't cheat.
So he's like Tom Brady?
I would not call him the GOAT of baseball. at
No,
all.
I said he's not a cheater.
Well,
Even though
Tom
his team
Brady.
totally cheated.
I don't. I assume you guys watched the Tom Brady roast. I believe one of the lines in that is he said he definitely did that shit when referring to Deflategate.
It
So
was, quote, the NFL spent $20 million to find out about this investigation. And he said, you could have given me $20 million to
And
tell
I
you
would've-
I did it. So, I mean, do people cop
Cite that as a
things because
source.
of
The
money?
roast of Tom Brady.
exactly.
That was horrible.
Exactly.
There's that one joke about him, like, probably 5 minutes about him being a white supremacist. And it got really weird because it got super true. Then it got like dystopian. They brought up all the baseball players that are not American.
I liked when one guy like begun to roast Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, for being a molester, and Tom Brady walked over to the roaster and was like, "You got to cut that out. You can't say that."
I mean, Robert Kraft, he doesn't have a lot of stuff going for him at the moment, but he probably doesn't deserve the molester, and we hope it doesn't come out that he is a molester. Right?
I'm pretty sure it's like fairly confirmed.
No, like R. Kelly kind of
I
stuff.
don't know. I don't think he was a molester. I think he was a frequent at the rub and tug massage parlor places.
That I can see. Yeah, there's plenty of good ones around Boston. Sam, you got any questions for Jack?
I don't think so. I'm more looking for Paul Skeen's ass photos right now. Talking about what we said earlier, but when you Google Paul Skeen's butt, it's just pictures of Livy Dunn instead, which I guess makes sense, but like it's not what I'm looking for in this scenario.
Just
Livy
look up a
Dunn's
picture of him pitching. It's right there. You can't miss it. Or I'm sure there's an Instagram
That's fair.
page devoted to it.
There has to be.
Livy Dunn's living the life though. She's got it pretty much made.
I didn't know they were dating.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty. That's quite the power couple. How's
Yeah, I
your
thought
dating
Baby
life?
Gronk had that
Ooh,
locked down.
touchy subject at the moment.
Yeah, you had some girls. They weren't
I
into
had
big
something
jock on campus.
at one point.
Big jock
What
on
was it?
campus.
Say that one more time. We cut out for a minute. What was that?
I would say the girls weren't really vibing with the big jock Jack on campus.
They were fine. They were all right. I much like this podcast, I broke up with a girl during the season and was like, I need to lock into baseball and focus.
I
And
see you broke up. Yeah,
her
the
name's
the
Morgan.
connection.
She's great.
Shout out Morgan. How you doing, Morgan?
Shout out.
If the time is right, if you guys are meant to be together, Morgan, if you're listening to this, do you want to say anything to her, Jack?
Nope. Probably. She actually does know I was coming on this podcast.
Oh, so you text her frequently because I
Let's go.
asked you like 2 hours ago.
I wouldn't say frequently, but on occasion.
All right. So Jack, what's the craziest thing you and the boys did?
The
Tell us a
craziest
story.
thing. We were I'll wait for you guys to come back. All right, we're back.
We're back.
The craziest thing we ever did, we'd go on spring break trips, and granted it was like a small Division III school in Pennsylvania, but they set up some pretty nice trips for us. And one time we went to my junior year, we went to Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah, I bet the fucking biology department doesn't have any equipment. But they're setting D3 Jack up.
So the entire team stayed in a hotel together. It was great. And
Are we talking La Quinta? Or are we talking Four Seasons?
It was a pretty nice spot. Had a nice pool that everybody hung out at. It was a good time.
Bar? One of those
They had
bar hotels? Oh shit, that shit was nice.
Restaurant and bar.
No.
Oh, nice.
Bar. We enjoyed ourselves for sure. But one night before we had an off day, we took the entire team, like freshmen up to the seniors, to a gentleman's club, if you will.
Saw Robert Kraft.
Well, we ended up getting caught, and we were 3-8. The team was 3-8 at the time.
No.
And our coach sat us down and was like, "This is the reason. This is the problem. Nobody has bought into this program. All of you have other shit on your minds. We can't fucking stand for this."
That's team bonding. That's important.
That's what we said.
Yeah.
That was our argument.
I'm sure he wanted to hear all of that. I'm
Like,
sure the kids delegated you to be the speaker.
He was like, you can bond over wins, but you.
That's not true.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a story.
Bonding over ladies and bonding over wins.
I'll give you guys a story about and it's self-deprecating for sure. I'll give you guys a story about
surprise.
My time at Allegheny. I was having this really good season my senior year. It was awesome. Everything was going well. And Kirby, I don't know if you've heard this story, but Elizabeth came for the conference tournament.
Yeah.
And I was like the go-to reliever, but I was going to have an opportunity. We had to win 2 games back-to-back to stay in the tournament. I was going to have an opportunity to start the second game, and I think I texted in Doney's plus Curb, and I was like, man, I talked to my coach. They were like, if things go well in game 1 and we don't need to use you, like, we're going to go into game 2 and you're going to start. And I was like, I mean, that's awesome. They can't keep me off the fucking field if we're like, I'm the guy. Confident as hell.
Ice in my veins kind of guy.
So sixth inning of that game comes. We're tied 2-2, and there's a runner on first and second with one out, and they bring me into the game one. I get out of that jam, and in the bottom half of that inning, we score two. So going into the seventh, it's 4-2, and we're winning. And I tell my coach, I was like, I got this shit. We're like, this is an
You
elimination
say
game.
I hit bombs, coach, and you've
I don't.
never hit
I
since high
didn't
school,
hit.
kind of
No, I
thing.
didn't hit. I was pitching.
No, but you okay? You didn't get the
He
reference.
prevents
That's fine.
bombs.
Wasn't that an LSU player who lied to his? Yeah, I got
Lied
it.
to his coach, yeah, but that's on a much bigger scale, and he ended up winning. I heard you lost the game.
Well, I was getting to that. Yeah, I was getting to that. So we go into that top half of that inning, up two, and we've got 3 innings left. It's an elimination game, and I say, "Don't take me out of this game. Like I'm gonna go win this shit for us." Top half of the inning, I give up 3 runs, the lead, and
Not
get the
mid
loss.
story.
Get the loss in our last
It was
ever
just getting good.
college game.
We're at the top of the inning. I think it might be the third or the fourth.
It's
You're up
it's
by 2.
the seventh. It's the seventh.
You pitched all the way to the 7th?
No, I didn't start.
Oh, then you said you started game 2.
This is game one. I said I was only going to start game one if they didn't need me for game two
Oh, but they're like, Jack, get up,
or
buddy.
game one. I was going to start game two if they didn't need me for game one, but they brought me into game one and said, "We need you. Go out and win this thing." And I just
Right.
blew up and we lost it. And our entire season was over and my career was over.
Wait, so you lost game 1 and then it was over?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I
Against
am
Westminster?
I am 2-1 in my college career. I had two wins earlier in the
Wait.
year.
Is this against Westminster?
I had 2 wins earlier in the year, and I lost my last ever collegiate game and gave up 3 unearned runs. Unearned.
Yep, it was 3 unearned, two runs, 2 hits, 1 inning pitched. That's brutal.
I got 2 outs in the 6th inning, and I got 1 out, or I don't know, whatever.
You had a strikeout. You had a strikeout. Come on. But you were coming hot off of four strikeouts against Haliburton.
Yeah, I had a strikeout.
3 against Washington and Jefferson. Why wouldn't you put you on the field?
That was
You were the
5
obvious
innings against
answer.
Washington and Jefferson. Well,
You were the
Washington and
obvious
Jefferson
answer.
actually won the conference, won the conference championship.
All right, D3, Washington and Jefferson. Any of them going pro?
I'm sure some of them are going to get drafted.
Any of your boys?
We had one 2 years ago go pro.
Is he still playing?
Nope. He had Tommy John surgery at Allegheny and then needed Tommy John again and was like,
Oh,
I'll hang
no.
him up.
Sheesh.
Oh, you boys just really go out there and put your bodies on the line.
That's what I'm saying.
You're some dogs. I really appreciate your effort, Jack, all these past 4 years. If anything, it's shown dedication, love, camaraderie. I can't say you got along with the boys very well, so I don't know about community, because I'm sure you were an asshole to some of them. But
I was definitely a rude person to a few of them. There's some still on the team that probably don't like me at all, but
the underclassmen, I see.
it's
You're one of those dudes.
part of being a leader is you need to know your place. And I knew my place for 3 years. I was left bench. So when I got my time in the spotlight, I let other kids hear it for sure.
Oh man. Well, Sam, you got anything for Jack?
I guess just apologies. I guess you didn't realize you're gonna come here and get roasted so hard, but
Hey,
I
This-
guess
I
that's
don't
just
need
what happens.
I don't need a man apologizing for me, Sam.
All right, I take it back. Fuck you, Jack.
That's what it sounds like.
Jack, I really appreciate you coming on. You got anything to say to the Morgans of the world, or
I think this podcast was just a story of how Division III baseball kind of sucks in general, and
no one said that.
That's what I took away from it. Thank you.
No one said that.
That's what my takeaway is, and I think what I want the audience to realize is that Nobody's out there, watching the games. I'm out in the snow. I'm putting in my hard-earned time and my blood, sweat, and tears into it. I really bleed baseball, and I loved my time. So that's what I got.
I get that. I get that. That's what I'm saying. The dedication is there and I feel it. I got through the family group chat for sure. You're
Wow.
so excited every single game. I love to see it. Sorry, I kind of treated you like a younger sibling today rather than a guest. But that's what happens. We're family, Jack.
Always. You'll be in that group
Rastafari.
chat forever.
I was just saying, I'm sorry for teasing you. D1, I mean, honestly, what is D2? So I'm going to go D1, D3, D2. Because,
I'll leave this for you on my way out. Is if I had the opportunity to go to Allegheny or LSU, I would have chosen Allegheny every day of the week because
why is that?
LSU is a absolutely dog shit school, a dog shit program.
I see. Okay. That's so fair. You're coming for me now. I get it. I respect that, Jack. Well, I hope you had a great dinner with your dad. I'm sure he paid for it, even though you're living in his house after college.
That's good. I got a job offer today. Thank you.
Yeah, let's go. Are you going to take it?
We'll see. I'm planning on it. It's between like two companies. So
Oh, he has options.
Sweet.
That's what I'm talking about, Jack.
Congrats.
Corporate insurance, baby.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah. You got to keep it up. You got to keep up the energy, Jack. Maybe you can join a small league around town. You going to go help your dad coach those boys?
The Chupacabras.
Yeah.
I think they're worse than Allegheny.
How they doing? How the boys looking this season?
The last time I heard, they were like 2 and like 30.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, how are you supposed to be committed to the game if you're losing that bad? Clearly, those boys need to go to the gentleman's club because they are not bonding over wins.
They're like 12, but sure.
Well, they can go to fucking Chuck E. Cheese, I guess. I don't know. Top Golf is the place where they bring boys together these days. Isn't that right, Sam?
I guess so. I've never
take-
been to Top Golf.
They could take a field trip to
All right,
Robert
Jack, on
Kraft's
that note,
place.
I really appreciate your time, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Probably have you on again. I have a lot of baseball questions.
All right. I'm
Goodbye,
happy
Jack.
to answer them. Goodbye.
Thank you. So how was Jack for you? You think I was
cool.
mean?
I liked him. I think it wasn't mean, but it was like more roasty than I expected.
What do you think I was gonna ask him?
I don't know about baseball, not about his season performance.
I mean, that's what you'd ask Caitlin Clark in the postgame. How do you think you'd be doing, Caitlin?
I feel like we got to hit the expansions and then
we do need to hit
that
the
last
expansions.
section.
You're so right. We're back.
We're back.
Jack is no longer with us. He had to go do a job interview and probably take the trash out, walk the dogs, clean his room. Jack, I'm sorry if I was mean. I appreciate you, dude. You're great. You're great. You're a great athlete. Nothing wrong with D3.
Shout out, Jack.
Absolutely nothing wrong with D3. It's a great way to stay active, find community, grow as a person, learn competition and how to be an adult, I think. I played, like I said, a semester of rugby and look at me now. I'm a success story.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now that old Jack is gone, we can get back into our favorite topic here at the Kirby Fair Show, women.
Women.
No longer talking about boys playing throwing balls into a very, very small box. I gotta give him that because that strike zone is small
And he said his like 80 whatever mile per hour fastball wasn't pretty fast.
that's fast.
That's fast for me. Like I've never clocked mine, but now I'm curious. Like I feel like I wouldn't break, I don't know, 20. Maybe that's
I mean, you
underselling
saw
it.
me waiting for the tow truck guy to get there, trying to hit that
Throwing
pole.
rocks. Yeah.
That was horrible. I think I hit it twice. Literally throwing rocks like a little baby child. That's called kids listening. That's called inventing your own fun. We don't need an iPad. We were taught,
It's true.
Find your own toys in nature. But since our new toys are coming with the expansion of the WNBA, Sam has been pretty excited about it. It has been littering our text feed.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Sam. Talk about it.
That's right. The Bay Area their name has been officially announced. They are the Golden State Valkyries. I'm, neutral on the name. It's whatever to me. I saw their logo, which is like a little like purple Valkyrie wings type thing, and like the logo, I can take it or leave it. They posted a picture that's like explaining all the different meanings. It's whatever,
It's not that deep, guys.
It's not
It's
that
just
deep.
a team.
And I'll cede my talking time because I know Kirby has a lot to say about the name here.
No. I zipped my lips.
All right.
I zipped my lips. I'm not going to be. I just think they could have done better. I think my problem is I think I can always do better. So the Valkyries would not have been my top choice. I think it's a little. Well, look at me talking, anyways. I think it's a little obvious. Someone in the room was like, let's go strong women. What are strong women? Let's look that up. We got a book back here. I think I read something about strong women in, what was that, Norse mythology? Yes.
Because you think of Norse mythology when you think of San Francisco and the Bay Area.
Exactly. Yeah. Come on, maybe that should have been the new Toronto team.
Honestly. But yeah, speaking of that, it's been announced Toronto is the next expansion city.
Oh yeah, sorry I spoiled that for you.
No, it's all good.
Let me do a drum roll.
With that, I am honored to officially announce that we have awarded the City of Toronto the 14th WNBA franchise.
Toronto.
Yeah, Canada. Everyone else is going to need it. I don't know. That sounds like the season's going to be a bit delayed if they couldn't figure out one girl's visa.
That's a good point. But yeah, I saw they had a little ceremony. Drake was invited. I don't know, maybe check the room. Check the room on that one a little bit but next time, guys. Anyway.
His agent called to make sure Kendrick Lamar was not also coming.
Yeah. Yeah, so I, as one does when a new team is announced, you start thinking, what's this one going to be called? I came up with a list a little bit. I was thinking, what's some
I love this energy.
Canada things. So I have my really uninspired, the Toronto Maples. I hate that. I hated it as I typed it out.
I can't do it. There's already the Maple Leafs.
But these would just be the Maples, change it up a little bit. But yeah, like you said, already the Maple Leaves.
Just go ahead and call them syrup.
The thought crossed my mind, honestly. The Toronto Loons.
That's a good one.
The Toronto Beavers. I don't know about that one.
There's too many lesbians in the WNBA to call it the Beavers.
I saw on Twitter the Toronto Wrapped Hers, like HERS.
Jesus Christ. That's basically the Valkyries.
That was definitely not a serious one, but then, I was kind of looking online and a lot of WNBA teams, if there's already an NBA team in the city, they kind of, do a little play on words. Like, there's the Washington Magic and the Washington Mystics. There's, the Phoenix Sun and the Phoenix Mercury. And so I was like, are they going to try to do like a dinosaur name for this new W team? Because we got the Toronto Raptors already. I put the Toronto Triceratops, get the alliteration there. I don't know if I'm in love with that one.
No.
I was kind of proud of this one. I said the Toronto velocity because raptor is short for velociraptor.
Sam? Yes, sir.
I know.
Real quick.
I was impressed. I need to get them on the phone. Um,
We're
and
not
then
talking speed. Nah. Because velocity can go either direction. Come on.
exactly.
We're talking up and down the court. We're talking lateral. We're talking vertical because the girlies can go high as well.
Exactly.
I mean, they're going to be in there every single day working on their box jumps.
Exactly.
Because, no. What a good one. I love it. I love it. It's like the Supersonics, basically.
Thank you.
I see the connection. It's basically Canada over there in Seattle, but not. What was the last one on your list? Honestly, how could you follow that up? Do you hear me?
I hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. I
I
said,
heard
what
it's
was the last
basically
one on the
Canada up
list?
there.
'Cause,
The last one was just kind
it's
of a
hard to
joke.
follow up.
Last one was just kind of a joke. I had my creative stroke with the velocity. But I was reading Wikipedia and Toronto's on Lake Ontario, so I'm like, what if we just make them the Toronto Lakers? Just totally steal it.
Whoa, that's good too. What if they called them like the Lake Monsters?
The Lake Monsters.
Or like
Yeah.
the Lake Devils or something
The
like
Lake
that.
Devils. There's got to be some like Lake Ontario lore we can look up and get on it, but
Probably just murder. Maybe there was like a
yeah.
sunken ship of gold, so we can call them the Rush. The Toronto Rush with the velocity
Toronto
with the
Rush.
Lakers. Wow. I think we got 3 really good
I think we did.
options right here. The
Yeah.
velocity is absolutely the way to go.
I know. Thank you. I'm impressed with myself when I thought of that one.
I bet you were there like, Tilly,
Yeah.
you hear this? You hear this, girl? I'm a fucking content creator.
Exactly.
Well, I'm excited. I mean, I think they said there's supposed to be 2 more teams in like before 2028,
That'd be great.
which means more games.
Get one in the Carolinas. I'll get season tickets if, there's like a Raleigh team.
Oh, Carolina, North Carolina would be a great place. You think they'd put in a bid?
I know.
There's plenty of room in Raleigh for a team.
I feel like they have to. Yeah, like, you already got the triangle with the college sports,
Yeah, and then Raleigh's, I guess there's the Wolf Pack, but DJ Burns is out of there. Well, the Wolf Pack made the
they made the Final Four.
Tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
They got like where NC State plays, the PNC Arena, like it's all there. Definitely Texas. I guess there's the Dallas team, but like,
Houston,
San Antonio,
Nashville, but everyone thinks Nashville's so fun. We're an anti-Tennessee podcast.
Yeah.
For no good reason. Southerners pick and choose their states. Obviously, Tennessee didn't make the cut if Georgia was in. Mississippi, soft spot for them. Got to. Alabama, hate them. Alabama can go to die somewhere, especially in November when LSU plays them. And then, I mean, what even is Kentucky? Bluegrass, I don't know. We have green grass in the South, so I'm not going to count that. Exactly. Well, I don't know how we could even continue after the velocity. Well, we're going to end on a high note because that was fire.
You don't want to do the last section?
The cuties?
The cuties of the playoffs?
Yeah, we'll go over the NBA, even though no one cares about the NBA right now because we just had Jack Doney on. We just had the WNBA starting. And, that means the NBA is closing, which means, Sam, we have to choose. There's no more good white boys, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. So we can't do a white boys of the playoffs anymore. Now, I mean, Porzingis is out. I can't choose whatever that McConnell man is. He's too small. I don't like his energy at all. So we're gonna have to do the cuties of the NBA playoffs. Why don't you tell the audience, Sam, our contenders?
Yeah, so we went team by team, and I think we both submitted our potential cuties of the playoffs. For the Pacers, we both agreed it'd be Tyrese Haliburton.
I mean, the eyebrows are everything.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
For the Celtics, Kirby said Jason Tatum. I can't get down with it, his son Deuce is pretty cute, but I think Drew Holiday is kind of actually, low key kind of cute. And also,
You know,
Porzingis is still in, so if you do want that Norse Valkyrie vibe, he's there.
get out of here.
You got the Timberwolves.
I'm Scotch Irish. I can't even. They tried to take us over a couple times, but we said, "Get back, Vikings."
Exactly.
We said, "Come after us. We're just as savage as you."
Get the English instead. Yeah, we got the Timberwolves. We got Anthony Edwards. We both agreed on.
Obviously,
And the
22-year-old. God, he looks like he's never had a pimple in his life.
Yeah, his thing's what? Bring your ass. That's his saying
Bring
right
your
now.
ass, yeah.
And then the Mavericks. Kirby said Luca. I think I
It's a
said
tough decision.
Josh Green. I looked. He does get some minutes. He's got sort of that Australian cuteness to him. But then I was looking at the roster again today, and I think what's his name?
See, I was gonna go, the
PJ
green
Washington.
dude.
He's kind of cute
No
too.
way, PJ Washington.
I mean, maybe I'm just.
That's the thing. That's the thing with the Mavericks. We are going down the list.
The roster's too.
They have
There's
no one even close to Tyrese Haliburton, Jason Tatum,
there's
or
no
Anthony Edwards.
No one shining out of the Mavs.
I mean, they said, "Oh, let's set the trade deadline." They said, "God damn it, we have to get defense. Can't get any cute ones. Can't distract the fans over here. We need to focus just on ball, not men who are so distracted by pulling in all. No way, PJ Washington. Are you kidding? He has one of those
Maybe the
goatees
smaller
that I
image
just
on my
can't
phone
stand.
helps his case, but the larger image doesn't.
Well, PJ Washington isn't going to make the cut, so I mean, Tyrese, Jason, Anthony Edwards. So it seems like right now it's between Anthony Edwards and Tyrese Haliburton, correct? And I guess we'll see which one makes it to the finals, and that'll be how it's decided. I doubt both of them will make it. Can you not hear me? See, my number one thing when I got that car. Can you hear me now? No, can't hear me now. You still can't hear me? Jesus Christ. Hello.
You're
Hello.
back.
Oh, I'm back.
I think, yeah.
I was saying my number one thing when I got that car was I was going to Xfinity. Was my first stop.
Oh, that's right. Oh no.
It's my first stop, so that's been put on hold. But it seems like Tyrese and Anthony Edwards are our obvious
Consensus
top two.
picks. Yeah.
Should we just let it be decided by who gets to go to the playoff? I mean the finals, because I doubt both of them will make it.
Yeah, I think that's how
actually
we should do it.
I have the Mavs and Celtics in 7, so maybe Luka will end up being the winner here, just by default. Or Jason Kidd.
Default, yeah.
I guess it has to be Jason Kidd by default.
I don't know. I still think Josh Green.
Josh Green is a second. I have a very soft, small spot in my heart for a big old white man.
Big old Eastern European white man.
Mm-hmm. Talk Slavic to me. That's what I'm saying.
Talk Slavic to me.
Okay, definitely on that note. We gotta let Sam go. He's heading out to Miami with that new hair.
That's right.
You're gonna blend right in. Don't you dare let it get... What you doing? Are we gonna stop by the clubs? We can go get some beach time?
I think a little bit of everything. Birthday weekend for a friend who is my Cameron Brink mutual. So, maybe I'll work on getting that number. I'll report back.
Thank you, Sam. Get a Cubano for us, and definitely a Paloma.
Oh, of course.
Sam, you look so good with this new hair. All right, Sam. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by once again. Thank you to Jack. Do you have any final words for Jack?
Jack, you're always welcome back. Baseball. Let's go.
Baseball. He has a lot to offer, so we'll see. Maybe he'll get his router together. Because, he was more of a problem than I was, let's be honest. I've gotten worse later in the show.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think it was kind of 50-50 from my perspective.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair for you to say. We'll say have fun in Miami, and we'll see you out there. I don't want to see you coming back red and peeling, all right?
Neither does my mom.
Wear your sunscreen. Now that you're a blonde, I'm pretty sure that changes your complexion completely.
Yeah.
Follow us. Check out Sam at ald_Sam_ald. Sam underscore. God damn it.
I don't know if there is an
Old _Sam. You can catch me at Kirby Ferris, and definitely go follow the Kirby Ferris Show and on Instagram, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. We're available everywhere. So tell your friends, share a link, do the Lord's work, because he's active. That's all I'm trying to say. Goodbye.
See ya.